Okay, today we have His Majesty the Fon of Mbengwi decided to pay us a visit in the dream nursery. So, Your Majesty, what are your impressions about this nursery?
I think for the first time visiting this nursery physically, I'm really happy and amazed with what is going on here. I want to think that if all of us in Cameroon can have some of these fruit trees, some of these rare species of plants that we have here today, I think Cameroon in the nearest future will be where uh, we can have everything in the world. I can see many plants here, which I don't even know. This is imported pepper that I'm seeing for the first time, flowering at a very tender age. And from the prospect, it means that in the nearest future, when we begin the harvest, will be amazing. There's a lot of bitter color around the garden here. A lot of fruit trees, like the dragon fruit here. In some few months, we'll start seeing how we're producing fruits and so on. I want to appreciate my colleague for this wonderful initiative, and as a traditional ruler he is, I think that it is a great opening for us traditional rulers to follow up, to see that our communities can benefit from plants that will be producing us fruits like this, so that we can have a greener future and a future that is more fruitful and healthier. Thank you very much for accepting my visit to this wonderful place. It is just like a Garden of Eden. I, as I have paid this visit here today, I know that I'm going to increase what I have been planting from these gardens. Thank
Okay,
you, Your Majesty.
okay, Your Majesty, as you can see from the outlook of our nursery, we have bitter cola. At least you saw the pomegranate that we just
Yes.
planted.
Yes.
This one is from North Tunisia. It's a
Okay.
seedless variety.
Okay.
So we have,
Seedless, which means it comes
I
by
mean, a
stem.
soft seeded,
Or of soft
soft
seeded.
seeded variety because we have
Okay.
a hard seeded
Hard seeded
and
variety.
soft seeded.
Okay.
So here we have vine grapes. These ones they are from Ukraine.
Okay.
We are trying them here for the first time, and we also have grafted some bitter cola, which should be ready for next year planting season. So if you look further, we also have some apples, and so Your Majesty, you can see another pomegranate. This is a very soft seeded pomegranate coming up. Here we have what we call European pear.
Okay.
We are
Very, very rare.
yes. So our intention, Your Majesty, is to demystify what the white man has taught us, that things like this don't do well in our area. So we have here in the nursery, this one is not is indigenous food, the country onion, indigenous spice, our country onion.
Okay. Okay. Very good for achu soup,
Mhm.
conchak, and some other
So
spicy
so
purposes.
eventually we are going to grab the country onion. That's why you see we are planting them two.
Okay.
We are going to do double row stock grafts on the country onion. So we also have a European plum. This one is red. We have also planted, if you look behind, we planted pixel oranges, and we also have at the X stage. So here we also have bitter cola planted from cotton, and we have that the red pomelo that we've planted.
I
Yes.
think this is also from cuttings.
No, that one is grafted.
Okay,
That one is from China. This one is from China.
Your Majesty, I've been moving around the farm. I noticed this whitish liquid on
Okay.
almost all of the plants. So, what is it called, and why are we introducing it to plants like this?
This one we just spray this morning. This is fungicide. We mix
Okay.
fungicide and insecticide. We spray this morning.
Okay.
This is there's really no disease there, but it's for preventive purposes.
Very important. Okay. I thank you for that.
Okay.
At the extreme end, what type of plants do we have?
Before we go there, Majesty, here is Asian pear.
Okay.
This is Asian pear. It's yellowish in nature. It's one of the most expensive pears in the world. Now we have it in metal. At this extreme, we have dragon. This is dragon. Then here we have lemon.
Okay.
That we planted.
These are lemon.
The lemons. The intention is to graft later.
This looks like another type of apples.
Yes, this is our local variety of apples.
Okay.
Yeah, if you see now, this is triple rootstock. We are going to put all the rootstock into one, then we graft.
Okay.
That is trying to create a monster apple in the future. So this I call it dragon.
But more smaller than the other ones.
This was just some kind of experiment. If we were to plant, we'll plant those ones. So these are some of those grapes that have started propagating too.
By stems.
So the first attempt was a trial. Normally they propagate grapes when the branches are brown. But this one, I did this trial with the fresh ones and I got them. I got some, but although the percentage was not encouraging, but we'll still repeat because we don't believe in trying one time and surrendering.
That's true.
So this is a papaya. The papaya you see outside, this is it to have.
Very healthy like that.
Yes. And some of the plantains that we do, we had from the beginning of the season, we had about 5,000 here. So this is the remaining one.
Your Majesty, thank you for the exposure today. I think I've learned a lot in the farm here today, and since I've gotten more information, it means that it will enlighten me to see it and to encourage others to plant more of these rare food crops fruit trees that we have here in the Metaland today. Thank you so much for having me to visit such a wonderful and beautiful garden like this. And I want to also encourage you that your Lord Almighty should continue giving you the strength, and we want to encourage others that can sponsor projects like this to come in and stretch hands to work with you so that we can make things better. Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
You're welcome, Your Majesty. Traditional rulers, and we cannot just speak grammar and go like that without saying the words in the dialect to our people. So can you say something in the dialect? Let our people know that really is the Fon of Mbengwi. It's not some Photoshop font.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. They say when plants also speak, and when you speak to plants, plants also understand. More na Arabian no be nginyam te chenam no fa ating zon wo fa ala u fa be zere no mbini te ka berangata mbini ame be biringa wini azunum enu achi be chene e ka bon no oroku eni mo bo bomuta bu ka ba nyumu yenenga mbing zoni u ko ga nani be zirangini to zone to tam zerto kununga bing a ja is a zinger to the better food chop The jigil tam zere chong. Ni bu ni nyamyo kana. Ka ti tam fu utoni te no. Ji mon na rabene no pagana ni ben mum ombi ni bere ku ni zirang ni ta bena. Sen mabo wire ni zini to 40 sim womboni ngata ji nyoko chi wi nan ya zuci ta bena fa ji mo wa bene wan ganin ba chuchi chong ita afi to bombi
Ayin working about.
mabene
You have heard from His Majesty the Fon of Mbengwi, and we are so happy. The intention is, we have been doing this since November, and our regret is always that people don't visit our nursery. Instead, we do some of these things, but people from outside of Meta, they do benefit. So we are happy. Now, last 2 weeks, we had some other guys. Today is His Majesty himself. I believe after this visit, things will happen. We are precisely in Mbengwi, towards St. Joseph, the former. After the market, you come down. There was a church once, a church here. Kingship.
yeah.
Kingship building, Mbengwi. That's where we are. So anytime as you have heard from His Majesty, we have bitter cola. These ones are grafted, ready to be planted. We are going to be propagating this apple, the pomegranate, the European pears, European plums, dragons. So by next year, all of these things will be available. I'm sure the apple itself, His Majesty has some in the palace. Some other funds do have some. We are sure before the end of this year, we should be eating apple from one of these palaces. So until we see again, ciao, remain blessed.